today here we are on a Saturday morning, and what we've got is about 20 D of E students, and we've got them on nominally recycling bricks from the old lot 24, which need to be recycled so that they can go back into the new walls, the new configuration for old lot 24. Unfortunately, we can't reconstruct it as a lock because it would entail putting a humpback bridge on Cricket Lane. So what we're doing is realigning the south wall to a new alignment, and we're rebuilding that with heritage bricks, 200-year-old bricks. And these guys are doing a fabulous job of pulling out the bricks out of the rubble from the old wall, and they're recycling them, cleaning them up, and we're putting them back in again into the wall and rebuilding the wall. We've moved on a little bit from hand chisels and lump hammers and chisels. We've now got some SDS drills, which are fabulous, with a nice 2-inch chisel, and you can actually clean a brick up much quicker. A very light tool. It works on battery, so we haven't got any hazards from electricity, and those are really working very well, and the kids really do enjoy working with it. And every brick we save and recycle basically is about £2 we save. We would have to spend £2 to buy a heritage brick like that.
Yeah.
Are they keeping up with the bricklayers? The only just is the right answer. So we've been working at this for several weeks now, and Roger, as fast as we can clean the bricks up and take them down to him, Roger has them built into the new wall. So everything from that wall, the old lot wall, is being recycled. The whole bricks, the half bricks, the lumps of glued up bricks, together with even the arisings and the debris and the small stuff which goes into into making footpaths. So everything is recycled.
Do you like doing bricklaying?
Yeah, it's fun. It's learn about how they actually lay the brick.
These bricks are about 200 years old, aren't they?
No, yeah.
Spot on, Brian.
Oh, hello.
You're looking for a brick?
I'm looking for a specific size brick. This is the size brick I'm looking for.
Well.
Bull-nosed, that thickness, that length.
All right.
Well, we've got loads of them up there.
We're only in the good ones.
Yeah, watch him, because he'll like yell at me.
Will this do you?
We found another brick for you.
A brick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to send it in? Well, you know, we've got you on camera now.
The thing is, it doesn't want to be on the top, because people can take it out, does it?
Yeah. We're not building it in.
I should have built it in the middle of that. Oh, right.
For you and Jean.
For me?
Yes.
Yeah, you and Jean
keep
take
bringing
care
it.
of it, because,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
I mean, how many years have you been volunteering for?
too long.
Don't say that, we can't do without you.
9 years.
It must be, yeah.
Yes,
So Roger is here 4 days a week and does wonderful work, and has taken on an apprentice
Or two.
or two, yeah. So So, no, with great
Nice,
pleasure,
okay.
Roger.
Right, yeah.
You and Jean enjoy it.
Yeah,
have a conversation piece
yeah.
with the family and your friends.
Right, yeah.
And but please don't brick it into a wall. Okay. Come on, you better come and hold it. Put your take your hat off for the Queen.
Well, look here.
He's with the Queen.
Go on, you can put your dirty hands on it.
Right.
And it's difficult.
I think so. Just in case he just lays it into the wall. Thank you, Roger.
No, don't say it.
Yeah, here we are at Old Lock 24, and we have a problem. Several problems, in fact, with Old Lock 24. One is that the alignment of the lock lines up straight with the cottage, so we can't do that. We've had to make a diversion away from the original north wall of the lock, and so we're having to move the south wall further over here, and that means cutting in, which means boats, of course, have got to now steer round and to change direction from the original alignment of the lock. The debate has been on this corner, we've always said we would put a 45-degree splay on it, the pipe would discharge through it, and boats would then divert themselves. There will be a rubbing block on the corner to stop boats taking chunks out of the wall, and they will divert themselves down the rest of this channel here safely. And there's room enough here to get a 70-foot boat through the gate at the far end to do the turn and move through the channel, which is just over 3 meters wide enough to get a narrow boat through there. So the bricks show where the 45-degree wall will be built. The lads have dug out for it now. We can start building from behind. There will be a flat portion of it, but boats basically will bounce if they need to bounce off, but hopefully most boaters in fact know better than bouncing off walls. They will actually steer their boat away and into the channel down the side here. And this pipe will not come out until a little later. At the moment that flows full bore every time it rains in Lichfield, so we want, at the moment, that water is contained. So while we're doing all this work, we're doing it in the dry. As soon as we take this pipe out, we will end up with being inundated with water every time it rains in Lichfield. This particular wall here, we're standing right in the lock, but you can see from the point at which the gate is, up where Big Brian is working, in fact that section of wall only has footings going down to roughly where he's standing. Unfortunately they're not footed any below that, so if we had dug down below that wall have collapsed into the canal. And unfortunately what we need to do is, when we have done now, is we put a number of buttresses there and a new wall along this side of the canal here, and all of that will hold that particular wall where it's very shallow footings. That will all be is now fully supported. And this section of the old lock, of course, was the old lock that went right the way down to the original depth. So this does not need any additional work to support the side walls. And what we're doing along the top is basically putting a handrail on to stop people falling into the canal, who might inadvertently climb on the top there and not realise that there is a very deep drop this side. The pipe we've incorporated into the foundations, in fact, will form a hydraulic bypass. When a boat comes through, it nearly fills this channel, and as he pushes the water, it gives just an additional path for the water. Instead of having to try and squeeze round the boat, there'll be a nice big pipe running down to where this big pipe exposes itself at the far end, a few meters down there. So it means that the water, in fact, will then flow past the boat in the big pipe as a hydraulic release.
Right, thank you, Peter.
Thank you. There we go.
Sure.